the stuff in Texas and Megyn Kelly and Shabuzi, we'll handle that tomorrow night. I've got to read to you. This is breaking news. We need to have a breaking news sounder or something here on the Shelley Winter Show. We'll come up with something, my friend. We'll come up with something. Donald Trump, let me read to you. This is tonight. This dropped about 10 minutes ago, about 10 minutes ago. It is my great honor to endorse America First patriot Clay Fuller, who is running to represent the wonderful people of Georgia's 14th Congressional District. Now, let me stop right there. You know, earlier today, the start of this show, I endorsed Tom Gray for that same seat, the 14th Congressional District. I want to also say Eric Erickson also endorsed Tom Gray. So Eric and I are up against the president. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let me continue with the president's Truth Social post. As district attorney for the Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit and Air National Guard officer, Clay knows the wisdom and courage required to defend our country, support our brave military veterans, ensure peace through strength, and it goes on, as your next congressman, Clay will fight tirelessly to grow the economy, cut taxes and regulations, promote Made in the USA, unleash American energy dominance, keep our border secure, stop migrant crime, safeguard our elections, champion school choice, and defend our always under siege Second Amendment. He is strongly supported by the most highly. This is the part I want to read to you. Listen to this. He is strongly supported by the most highly respected MAGA warriors in Georgia and many Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives. Clay Fuller has my complete and total endorsement to be the next representative from Georgia's 14th Congressional District. He will not let you down. So Donald Trump has endorsed Clay Fuller. I just read it to you. It's a full endorsement. The line that's interesting to me, he is strongly supported by the most highly respected MAGA warriors in Georgia. I thought Colton Moore was strongly supported by the most highly respected MAGA warriors in Georgia. So now, I knew nothing about this endorsement when I started my show, and I endorsed Tom Gray. Tom Gray, now, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Tom Gray has a path now because Colton Moore ran when he first announced he was Trump's, he listed himself, called himself Trump's floor director in the State House. He tied himself literally to Donald Trump. Colton Moore is MAGA, and MAGA is Colton Moore. The president came in and endorsed a district attorney and is calling him more MAGA than Colton Moore. And Colton Moore was very MAGA, extremely MAGA. When Colton Moore had his incident at the Capitol last year, it was MAGA that came to his defense, not the Republican Party, MAGA. This interesting line in this endorsement by the president, he is strongly supported by the most highly respected MAGA warriors in Georgia. I don't know if that's completely true. Now, I'm not saying anything about Clayton Fuller. I don't know Clayton Fuller. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. I'm sure he's done a very good job as DA in that area. But there was no more MAGA guy in the 14th, running in the 14th than Colton Moore. I'm talking about the voters. I'm not talking about the media. I'm not talking about what people think. I'm talking about the voters. I'm talking about the hardcore activists on the ground voters. So this is Donald Trump versus MAGA. Oh, Mr. Gray, Pastor Gray, you have a path, my friend. You have a path. Use it, use it, use it. Because they're battling each other. And MAGA and Colton Moore are fully expected to get this endorsement. And I don't think there's many in MAGA who like Colton Moore that will say, well, the president said Clay Fuller. No, they're going to go with who they liked. The president's not going to sway them to someone else. They're going to go with who they liked. The GRA endorsed Colton Moore. And the GRA is MAGA by to a very large degree. This is going to be a fact. Let me tell you something. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. This is probably the most fascinating time to be on talk radio. God blessed me. Thank you WSB 95.5 WSB. Thank you to my program director. Thank you to upper management. Thank you to CMG for putting me on the radio, because this is going to be the most fascinating election year ever. The Shelley Winter Show. I say this to you every night. Please heed my words and know this in your hearts. God loves you. Peace.